some of us just feel this emptiness and judge about ourselves so much. It breaks my heart. And why? This emptiness feels so strange after all this, what we achieved, what we did all in the past decades. We are used to work. We never refused the work. We did the thing and we went through ups and downs and we created a really good resilience. And yes, whenever it was necessary, we pivoted, changed, learned. And suddenly, after all this time, we feel this emptiness. There must be something wrong, right? There must be something happening with us, and probably we did a mistake. And I'm here now to tell you that's not true. And I see someone is live. Say hello. Nice to have you here. So we built so much, and we really appreciate what we build. Even if others cannot understand, others probably want more celebration or more happiness or more, I don't know, to relax. They have an idea how we should be now after all these decades of work and, yes, success. But we don't feel like that. And especially when you realize that you feel empty, realize that you literally cannot really enjoy what you've built, respectively, that you don't feel the same excited feelings anymore because you were excited all these years, right? Then you suddenly think something is wrong with you as well. Some think you are probably burned out. It was too much work, and then you have to hear, see, I told you, you worked too much, now this is a burnout. That's why you feel empty, or that's why you feel clueless or just without orientation. And it makes literally no sense. You know it's not a burnout. It's also not a bore out. We both know that. But still, it doesn't change something. It's still here, this emptiness, right? So, thinking about the reasons why this is like that, or if you probably did something wrong, or whatever others would tell, makes also or creates also the idea that this emptiness could be a sign, perhaps a warning sign. This emptiness would mean not something good. And I'm here to tell you that's not true either. Actually, it's a proof that you are beautifully on your way. And I know it sounds so strange, right? How could that be a proof? It's not a good feeling. How could that be good? But it's just emptiness. And everything else you think or feel about it is created as a meaning, a judgment from you. But if you remove these meanings or judgments, it's just emptiness. And if you think about a parking space, when the parking is full and all the spaces are occupied, we don't like it, especially when we need a space for our car, right? So as soon as one of the spaces gets empty, we are happy about this emptiness because then we take this space. We take it for our car. And it's absolutely the same when we come in this phase of our life, when we feel this emptiness. It's like your soul is preparing you for the next chapter, for a new car, if you want. Literally, the old stuff is already out. How good, right? I mean, others go for years in therapeutics or in coachings or whatever, and they have a hard time to remove blockages or whatever traumas, to transformation the things. But you just feel empty. And I reframe it now. You feel empty, yay! Because there is now space. And your soul wants you to have space because the next steps are meant to fulfill, to fill something. If there is no space, the new thing cannot come. It has literally no place, no space. So how about just to enjoy this emptiness? How about just to enjoy and to observe and to think like, oh my God, I'm so curious. What is coming now? What wants to unfold? I remember very much when I was the first time in Zurich. I'm from Switzerland, between Bern and Zurich, and I grew up there on a very beautiful lake. And as a young woman, I was not even 20 then. Yes, not 19 or something. I went to Zurich the first time in my life, and the first time also alone with the train. That's very good possible in Switzerland. So I went there and I sat in this train because I had an appointment for a new job at 2 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I don't know anymore. But I just sat there and I felt sad. I felt like a victim because I had to go to this big town I didn't know. And I was just nervous, right? And suddenly I literally heard this voice. And I know now it was God. At the time I didn't know it. It was like a voice. I was sitting in this train, looking outside, see the countryside in a high speed going away, right? Because we were so high speedy. And I looked at that and I was like in this victim mode, and I heard this voice telling me, enjoy it, Chantal. Just enjoy it. It's such a beautiful process. where you are in now. You literally shape the most beautiful part of your life. How exciting to go to Zurich and explore the city and explore this new job. No matter what, just enjoy it. Once you will look back and love it that you enjoyed it. And I never forgot this story because it's always the same again. When we are in a transformational mode, we often don't realize it, especially when it's coming to a really big next chapter. We don't realize that we are in a transformational phase. We just mean that we have to suffer because we still stick with the old thing. We want to hold on the old things, on the old pain, on the old success feelings, celebration feelings, and good feelings, but they are not coming back. And when we stick with the old version, how the things felt, we even suffer more because we don't get it anymore. And then we also create a compound effect because we judge that we don't get it anymore. And then we judge that we judge about that. It's crazy, right? Instead of just feeling the feelings and realizing, oh my God, this emptiness. Oh my God. And especially when we have this feeling of a golden cage, when we have an emptiness which feels like we are in a cage and we cannot flee. This is especially hard because we then think subconsciously we must do something. There is something wrong when we cannot flee or go away. But I am here to tell you now it's not true as well, because your soul wants, this is you, wants you there. You should not flee now. You should not go now, because if you could, you would actually want to go back again. And we just discovered it's not good and it's not working with going back. Right? So, what about realizing, okay, I feel like in a cage, and okay, I feel this emptiness. And what if everything is meant for me to the best? And this is my main message tonight. Because the answer is not a goal. The answer is not a new goal, a new vision. It's often also not a new business strategy. But I have to tell you, I really attract those which are meant for a new business, because I often have the entrepreneurs, very successful and experienced entrepreneurs around me. And we often go in new fields and explore new, really crazy, scalable things. And I know from my clients that the next chapter is really always connected directly to their soul's mission. And all the success before was just the beginning. I know that. But I don't want to scare you. Don't worry about that. Because at the moment, it's not about a next goal or a next vision, mission, really not, even if it is in the long haul. It's just so simple. And often it's the simplified thing which helps us the most. And it's so easy and very clearly with us that we even are not able to see it, right? It's just to be. It's just to trust. And I know I say it now, just, and it's not easy, right? It's often not easy, but it could also be very relieving. I love this feeling when I tell myself, what if I can just trust that everything will relieve to the most beautiful goal, experience, whatever it is, and I can just observe and enjoy. Whatever is meant for you as next thing needs space. So enjoy, in case you feel this emptiness, enjoy the emptiness in your cage. Don't go and judge about it. Don't go and make a meaning about it. Just realize it and start to smile. Just realize it and decide actually to see a view, a point of view, a specific, more positive version to think about this phase so that it's exciting, so that it's enriching, so that you feel fulfilled and full of trust. Probably you know it, but I always tell my clients, we know it from science already that we actually get what we believe, right? We don't like it to hear that, but we get what we believe. So why not just choose something what is helping us? Choose beliefs what helps you. So I decide to enjoy my emptiness. I decide to enjoy my cage. I enjoy to decide it's everything to my best. I enjoy to decide this emptiness makes sense because there is space for the next chapter. We don't need proof. We just start to choose to believe what is helping us. And in the meantime, we train ourselves to trust with every breath, again and again. Make it a conscious with me moment. Connect to Mother Earth. Allow yourself to connect to your soul, which is you, your immortal essence. And then observe what wants to come to you. Tell me in the comments what you think about that. What is it for you? What can you allow now? What do you feel now? I would love to see that, to read it. And if you are still here with me in this video, you are actually a guardian of my flames. It's a keyword, a secret keyword within us. Please write it and claim it. Flame. Just write flame, and then we both know what it is about here. Guardian of my flames is something specific. It's a term for the soul people who are meant to build in my kingdom so that they create their own kingdom. You are invited to be here, to look around and to feel if you can feel yourself more, better, clearer, because this is one of my skills, that I help people to get more awareness for their own true purpose. It's nice to meet you, nice to have you here. And if you want to know more about that, what your true purpose is, what is meant to monetize, because I always attract the entrepreneurs, right? Then you can actually visit my school community, the Soul Calling Portal. You'll find the link above in the channel description. Or if you want to speak with me directly, you can also click on the link which leads to my WhatsApp. Write Kingdom, and then I know what is meant for our chat. Can't wait to get to know you either way, or if you just stick around here in the channel, I would love to see your likes, your follow, or a comment here and then. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow again. Bye bye.